Hello everyone, Deadeye here with a little bonus video. I'm going to talk about the 10 most games I'm anticipating. The 10 most? The 10 games I'm most anticipating that are coming out this year, or at least supposedly coming out this year, since card is always subject to change as it is. Some of these will probably be ended up featured on the channel. Leave a comment below on what you're looking forward to coming out this year and what you think. Alright? Alright, there's no particular order to any of this, but I'm going to kind of group them. So the first group is going to be like indie games. Alright. So, Sea of Stars. The demo was amazing. It's like someone took all the parts of retro games I love and then just put it in a new game and made it beautiful and funny. I can't wait for it. I love that demo. Go check it out on my channel. I can't wait for Sea of Stars to come out. Next is Tchia. I like open world exploration games, but this is looking pretty cool. Tropical setting. I live in a tropical setting, so maybe that's part of it. I don't know. The idea you can just pop into creatures and or objects for combat or traversal reasons seems pretty cool to me. Can't wait to see the game when it's out. Then next is Nine Souls. There are tons and tons of side-scrolling action, Souls-like games. I played the demo for Nine Souls, and it blew me away with how tight the controls were, and I liked the cool, sci-fi setting. And the hand-drawn art is very pretty. The boss fights were great, and I can't wait for this game to come out. Check out my video on this if you're interested. Speaking of games I've already played a demo of, the last of the indie block, we'll say, is Dredge. This is a fishing boat simulator with, a mystery, Lovecraftian mystery setting going on in the background. This was cool as hell. I did a video on it. I loved it. After the video, I just played a ton of the demo, trying to scour everything I can. Can't wait for this game. It's actually coming out relatively soon from when this video is being released. Alright, that was the indie section. So we're gonna go with the nostalgia sequel section, I guess, if that's what we're gonna call this. Alright. I'm looking so forward to Homeworld 3. There are very few games that have come out that are like Homeworld. I played the originals so much. Real-time strategy, 3D space control battles, with a combination of that, how good the visuals and sound design were. Interesting sci-fi storyline. Those games were great. So far, Gearbox seems to be handling this very well. We shall see. I'm not always so hype about Gearbox's practices, but everything they've shown so far seems to be perfect for the Homeworld series, and I can't wait to see the full game. And then next for the nostalgia block is Baldur's Gate 3. Why not? Larian Studios have done very well with Baldur's Gate so far in early access, and Baldur's Gate was the best game for me growing up because there was so much content in it and so little to do around here. So Baldur's Gate 3 seems to be in the same vein, but with more modern stylings. I can't wait for the full game to come out. And the last block is the big AAA releases, huh? Alright. So of course we have Starfield. Big open world RPG, questionable walking up mountain mechanics, probably way too many bugs. Yes, it doesn't look incredibly different from Fallout or Elder Scrolls, but I'm really into the Fallout games and Elder Scrolls, so I think I would like one in that same vein, made by the same people. We shall see how the game is. It's probably going to be on the channel. Let me know if you think I should. Alright. Big AAA doesn't get much bigger than Final Fantasy 16, huh? The visuals they've shown so far were great, but what really pushed it over the edge into the highly anticipated for me is the recent, I don't know what to call it, influencer marketing, where they had a bunch of influencers play the combat demo or something like that, and they all gave out their thoughts. And everything I've seen from what has been shown has been very good, and I'm quite excited. I was a little worried about what they would go with the combat, but I actually kind of like the ideas they're presenting, so I actually kind of can't wait. A dark action fantasy, Final Fantasy, kind of weird, but kind of perfect too at the same time. Can't wait. Next is another big exploration game, and it's a sequel. It's Breath of the Wild 2. Tears of the Kingdom. I really enjoyed the original. I know it wasn't for everyone, but I liked it a lot. Zelda's always been one of my favorite franchises. I felt that game did a lot of great things, and I'm curious to see what ideas they add to the formula. Yeah, it's very interesting. That trailer that came out recently in the Nintendo Direct was kind of dark as well. So I kind of tentatively really like where they're going with this. We shall see. And I'm gonna finish it off the 10 list anyways with, I think that was 10. Jeez, I hope I'm not keeping count. I'm kind of going through this one take really quickly. Street Fighter 6. I'm not like super into fighting games, clearly, if you watched any of my channel, but Street Fighter is the one I'm most familiar with. I played a lot of the original Street Fighter 2 on the SNES, and fighting games is something I've been really wanting to get into, and all the people I follow who are super into fighting games are immensely hype for Street Fighter 6, and that's a positive sign when you see, you know, the people that love something, genre, really love a new entry into it. And it does seem like a really good game for beginners, so I'm loving the presentation from everything I've seen so far. I actually kind of can't wait for Street Fighter 6. So yeah, that's the main games I'm looking forward to. Leave a comment below on what you think. I'm going to go over a couple of honorable mentions, I guess, but I'm not really going to talk about them too much. Stalker 2 doesn't really have a release date so much, but the original Stalker is one of my favorite FPSs ever. I actually delayed this video specifically for City Skylines 2. We knew the announcement was coming with the Paradox thing. The reason why it's only getting an honorable mention though is because they didn't show any of the game on the video. I really liked City Skylines. It's not my favorite city builder though, and I'm really hoping they learned a lot. And I need to see some more though before I can really judge how excited I should be for it. And then of course Silksong. Hollow Knight's amazing, but Silksong doesn't really have a release date, so it can't be put on this list. And I guess I should put it on here anyways. Elden Ring DLC. FromSoft's DLCs tend to be very large, so it's kind of a game, but it's still technically a DLC. Doesn't have a release date or anything. I've put so many hours into Elden Ring, it would probably deserves an honorable mention. Can't wait for another excuse to go back into Elden Ring. Alright, that's about it. Hope you all enjoyed. Leave a comment, favorite, subscribe, I don't know. See you all around. This was a little bonus video. Bye-bye now.